Welcome to First Unitarian Society of Minneapolis, the birthplace of Congregational Humanism. We carry on that tradition of free thought today, dedicated to promoting a free search for truth, meaning, and justice. Our web address is firstunitarian.org. I'm David Breeden, Senior Minister. Welcome. Welcome to First Unitarian Society of Minneapolis.
We know that David is eager to be back from sabbatical, and there his voice comes again. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our assembly for Sunday, August 27th, 2023. Whether you're joining us on site here in our building on Mount Curve Avenue, or you are joining us online, we are delighted that you are here as a part of our gathered community. Our theme this summer has been Off the Beaten Path, and today is the culmination of 13 Sundays that we have programmed during Reverend David's sabbatical to do a few things that were a little different. Today we'll talk about what some of those were, and as you see, the assembly hall here is set up in a slightly different way to include a little art play as we think about what our gifts were off the beaten path. If you are joining us online, we hope that you will stay with us as we get to that art play part of the assembly. And if you're joining us online, we've got some art supplies here, and we hope you might maybe gather a pen or pencil, scissors, glue or a glue stick, maybe a magazine or construction paper, and a blank piece of paper, and Reverend Dr. Jay will give us some instruction as we get closer to time. So stay with us as we explore what this will mean. Georgia O'Keeffe said this: "I found I could say things with color and shapes that I couldn't say in any other way, things I had no words for. Come, let us gather in community." And we are delighted to welcome back Charmaine Douglas. Thank you so much for joining us again.
See, I need that. Hugs and kisses, see, I love that. Just another year around the sun. I hope to have another one. Cloudy days are always better with the chance. Run outside and take my clothes off, and then I dance. The water covers every inch of me, and this is where I want to be. Hey, when it rains, it falls on me. When it rains, it pours. falls on me when it rains. So baby, baby, it pours. Hey, when it rains, falls on me when it rains. Oh baby, baby, it pours.
Keep it going, nice. We begin our assembly by lighting our chalice as we remember one of our principles or aspirations. Today, the first aspiration. We aspire to live joyfully and ethically in loving, reverent relationship with humanity and nature. And now we'll have a song.
So we've sung this song before, Love One Another, and there's two parts. There's the lower part and the melody line, and we're going to sing it enough times that you can switch around if you would like. You can throw in some harmony if you would like. We're going to stand up if you would like, and it's kind of a marching song. So that lower part goes like this. Let's love. Let us serve, let us honor one another. Yes, oh, let us love, let us serve, let us honor one another. Yes, oh, let us love. So that's just, man, it just keeps going. You got that lower part, you just keep going with that, all right? And then that upper part comes in. Let's get the lower part going in, and we'll bring in the upper part. Here we go. Let us love. Let us serve, let us honor one another. Yes, love one another, serve one another, honor one another as equals hand in hand. Love one another, serve one another, honor one another. That's how we understand. Love one another. Serve one another, honor one another as equals hand in hand. Love one another, honor one another, serve one another. That's how we understand. Love one another, serve one another, honor one another as equals hand in hand. Love one another, honor one another, serve one another. That's how we understand. Love one another, serve one another, honor one another as equals hand in hand. Love one another, honor one another, serve one another. That's how we understand. Pretty good. Please remain standing for our congregational covenant.
All right, here we go. Oh, that was a lot of energy. All right, please remain standing for our congregational covenant. Love is the spirit of this place, and service its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, to help one another. Thank you. You may be seated.
First Unitarian Society is a congregational humanist community. We are here for each other. On Sundays, we take a few minutes to reflect on the joys and the sorrows and the milestones of the human experience. In doing this, we remind ourselves of the value of a moment of stillness, and we are reminded to stay in touch with our own humanity. And as a gathered community, we do this so that no one among us is alone, either in celebrating life's joys or in facing life's burdens and tragedies. We're here for each other. We have a few messages to share today. This week, or earlier this month, Hugh Barclay moved from pain to peace on Saturday, August 19th. He was in hospice care for only 4 days. He was married for 33 years to his wife, Carol. He and Carol met when she was the membership coordinator here at First Unitarian Society. And so we expect to see Carol back here more frequently now. A celebration of life for Hugh will be held here at First Unitarian Society on Sunday, October 22nd at 2 p.m. And of course, we'll remind you of that as we get closer. We had 2 congregational members that we know of who won awards at the state fair this year. There you see Sandra Gunderson in front of the light blue dress with the second place red ribbon. And I'm told that Jean Christensen helped arrange the things in the display case, so we were glad to have Jean's help there, and congratulations, Sandra. And Martha Hardesty took home a blue ribbon first place for this beautiful coat at the Minnesota State Fair. So please check these out in the Creative Activities building. We know you're going to the fair, and so stop by the Creative Activities building for that. And if others have won awards, please let us know. Congratulations. There was a very difficult story in the news this week you may have heard that touches our congregation. All of our congregation members are safe and whole, but I want to share this news with you. On Thursday of this week, a man entered a home in Bloomington and attacked and killed the male resident of the home and gravely injured his wife. The residents of the home were Sheila Callender's sister and brother-in-law. Her sister Pam is expected to survive and has a very long road to recovery, and her brother-in-law Mark was killed. And tragically, the man who entered the home and attacked them was her nephew, who we know is profoundly mentally unstable. So this horror, beyond horror, tragedy in this family touches our congregation, and we hold Sheila and Alan in tender care as these difficult days unfold. And our hearts are with all folks who are impacted by mental illness and the families who love and care for them. Downstairs, you will find a card basket to send a note to the people we've mentioned here today and others in our congregation who could use a little love. You write the card and we'll send it out for you. Now we take a few moments of quiet to reflect on our world and those who work to comfort and heal suffering and those who work for justice.
breathe in. I'll breathe in peace when I breathe out. I'll breathe out love when I breathe in. I'll breathe in peace when I breathe out. I'll breathe out love.
Only love will save you this time. Hopelessly fighting to escape your mind, and nobody can help you in this foreign land where loneliness can keep you down. Sunshine, you make me feel alive. Little more, just a little more. Sunshine, you make me feel alive. Little more, just a little more. Sunshine, you make me feel alive. Little more, just a little more. Sunshine, you make me feel alive. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Hey, so please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine
Thank you again, Charmaine. Okay. Let's see here. Oops. Get myself a little organized here. One moment. A lot going on today. All right. Yes, as long as we got you. As part of our continued journey off the beaten path today, we want to look back and reflect on where that journey has taken us this summer. Our theme made me think of traveling in remote areas, and I wonder if you can tell what the background image is here. You can take the title away so you can see it a little better. On the next slide, there we go. All right, well, if you have good eyes, you can cheat there. Yeah.
There you go.
Nice. The Boundary Waters. There you go. Yeah, a little closer up picture on the next slide there. Yeah, we recognize that. One of the most remote, least accessible areas in the country is right here in Minnesota. As you can see, no roads. Like traveling in the wilderness, in any wilderness, you have to chart your own course. And that's what we've been doing this summer, exploring new territory, finding our way. So let's take a look back at where we've been. Let's review the journey.
So on June 25th, Deb Magnuson invited us to inhale, exhale, and repeat. Do you remember she got us standing up and breathing? She talked to us about various breathing techniques and taught them to us, and talked about the benefits of really being conscious about our breathing. We breathed our way through the day and obviously through the summer.
Now, we tried a lot of new things the Sunday before Independence Day. You were here, Jay, remember? Oh, yeah. That was a lot of fun. We asked questions about the flag and nationalism, and you could see the answers up on the screen. And then Jay captured our thoughts in artwork up here on the wall in real time and put a new spin, pun intended, on the red, white, and blue.
On July 9th, I talked about it's all relationships all the time. What it might be like for us as humanists to create more meaningful relationships with people of other religious faiths in our community. How can we have a more pluralistic attitude? And I shared what it's like for me as a humanist to pray. And some of you said you did too. On July 16th, Mickey Morissette came and shared again with us about community and the work that she is doing around the state, the listening sessions that she's doing around the state and the stories that she's hearing across political divides in small communities around the state. That was exciting to hear. And then on July 23rd, the Reverend Laura Thompson came and talked to us about spiritual practice and what that might mean for us as humanists and what it means for her and her practice. And then July 30th, it was the Ted Lasso Sunday. We shared the wisdom of Ted Lasso and had some fun doing so.
Then we had our Llamas celebration. I know you all remember the incredible smell and taste of freshly baked bread. But recall that Phil Duran also had us pass the offering plate, not to collect funds, but to distribute questions that elicited thoughts about gratitude, which we right here shared together in pairs. And the following week we went downstairs, which was very unusual, and we heard from the Write About It group, and experienced some of their thoughtful reflections and expressions that have emerged from doing a 21-minute writing practice together each Monday evening, week after week.
And last week, we had our hymn sing. And we sang about 13 different songs. We talked about what it meant to make music and community, to breathe together, and got to share some of our favorites and maybe found a few new ones. At least one person took a hymnal home for the week and sang some of those songs again. We were glad for that to happen. We give this little tour back so that you know you can find these always on our YouTube channel. We've got a great YouTube channel, and you can go back and listen to any of these talks and sing along if you like.
And now here we are, the last Sunday of August. Reverend Dr. J. Exodus Hooper has some more in store for us right now, some more journeying off the beaten path. But thank you for taking the time to look back and recall this journey with us. Thank you.
All right. So we're still on the beaten path. I know y'all would probably like to be on the main road right now, but there's a long way to go. So I'm really excited to be here. And I want to express how much work we've been doing. So if you look currently at the tables before you in the front, you will notice that they are named very particular under the themes that we were doing in Ethical Explorers. And if I can just have a show of hands of my incredible ethical explorers who've been attending and coming. Yes, even if you are young at heart, and you. All right, thank you. Put your hands down. Because the thing is that like it's been very intergenerational downstairs. It's been interactive. It's been challenging. And those questions don't come from me. The lessons are not only generated by me, they are coming from our youth asking critical questions about what we do here and why we are here. And so I thought I would bring this into our space of how we engage our learning. So this is a moment for us to get a little embodied. And this is a moment for us to create today. And so before you, in those boxes, I'm just going to let you know, and even for my friends online, I hope that you had a chance to go get your favorite magazine so that you can go ahead and maybe cut it up. Maybe not the Oprah Winfrey one that just came out. It was really good, okay? But if you have a magazine at home, and as Reverend Kelli mentioned, the construction paper and a small sheet of paper. Today we are going to make vision boards. So you've had this incredible reflection of what you've done, where you're going. Do you know where you're going yet? It's okay, we all don't know, right? But we would like to envision ourselves in ways that reflect our best human nature. We would like to envision ourselves. And so as we've been in this beaten path, I'm sure challenges have come up. I'm sure questions have come up. I'm sure you have found comfort in being in community together. And that is what I'm inviting you to do today, to create a vision board today with some friends. There's 4 tables here, and there are 3 tables outside. So along this glass, I don't know what we call that area. I need a name for that. What do we call that?
Call it the hallway.
The hallway. Okay, yeah. The glass hallway, like the splendor. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And so we have that going on. And so what we'll do is we'll join at the tables today. If you also just want to be in your space, feel free to come and grab some materials and take them to your pew. I would hope that we feel like we can be shoulder rubbing. But can we actually, Jacob, do you mind? Thank you. So this is an example of what this looks like. This work is done by Hadassah Bovey. We've got here, we are learning today, okay? We are learning to create vision board collages to depict and represent our summer experience theme entitled Off the Beaten Path. All right, so as you can see, Hadassah uses their creative brilliance, thank you, with pointing out that they were a diva. They were living their best life, clearly. They also spent some time in their head doing some mental work, right? Asking questions, challenging themselves. Hadassah, this was, now you, are we laying down? Are we playing? What we doing? That's a good question. I was noticing that is this child in the green shirt laying down or playing? There we go. And that's the best part of the beaten path. You don't sometimes know. But at the end, and I think that's Dolly Parton at the top. Yes, okay, it's Dolly Parton, everybody, okay. So there are a lot of things that can come up for us. I would love for us to fill up our pages today. They are quite small. Can you hold up that little card? Yeah, it's travel size. It's like me, travel size, right? So we're gonna get started, because I know y'all don't have a lot of time. I wanna give you the opportunity to do that. I'm gonna show a few of my pieces that I've done in the past. So if you want to look, but at the same time, just know, first go through all the images. Here, this is just a best practice for me. First go through the images and colors. Take out the entire page, okay? Because you might like something, and it might be something on the back, and somebody wants it, and they cut it, and you feel upset, like, oh, you cut my page, right? Cut out the image and the colors that best fit the vision that you're looking for. Arrange them before you glue them down. Arrange them before you glue them down, friends. Okay? Then glue down all your pieces, okay? Don't be afraid to go off the page. We're off the beaten path, not on the page, right? So we're coming off the page a bit, okay? And don't hesitate, okay? This is the time for us to lean in courageously with our curiosity today. Do the things that probably may feel like, and I want you to have healthy conversations, because that's what art does. And if you're not a talkative person, I recommend probably going out into the glass hallway, because that is a thing. Kelli had to remind me of peace, because I'm not a peaceful person. I'm sorry. But yeah, and that is how we are today. How are we feeling? We feeling like we're ready to move? All right, I'm going to ask our music people to come to the stage. And what else do we need to do today?
Well, I'll just say a thing or two about, so we are going to have some music. Mikey, our wonderful improvisational cellist, is back with us. So we'll have this ambient music, and then toward the end, we'll start singing.
Yes.
Put one foot in front of the other. And when you hear me singing the song that you know, put one foot in front of the other, we'll start gathering back. And you will be at either a comfortable or uncomfortable stopping place. That's okay. It doesn't have to be complete.
Nope.
You just come back. And what are we going to do with them when we're done?
We're going to hang them downstairs onto the glass window downstairs to see them all displayed, so that we can see the vision that we have for ourselves and moving forward off of this beaten path in FUS.
Wonderful.
Roughly how long? We have actually, it looks like we have 25 minutes.
About 20.
20 minutes, okay. Yes, 20 minutes, and then we're going to sing our cleanup song, which is
One foot
in front of the other. Yes, one piece of paper and put it back in the box so we don't have it all over the floor.
And Jay, can you do this wrong?
No.
You can't do it wrong.
No.
Okay.
This is not a drag race.
All right.
So, no, you can have those tables. Kelli can have these tables up here. I'm gonna go on this side, put you more people. Make yourself out. Cool. I'm gonna put some. To our virtual community, please enjoy. I just want to remind my friends that if you are looking for particular images, don't hesitate to go to another table. If you are looking for other images, do not hesitate to go to another table and ask them, can you borrow their magazine? 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. I said 5. 5 more minutes. Nick is trying to push the time. We have 2 minutes, so I need you to get comfortable in your mind for a stopping space. 2 minutes, so we can be comfortable with a stopping space. If you have a little untidiness around you, you might want to gently start putting some things back into the basket. Do you have the tape? When you start. We have some friends that are going to pass around tape, so you can take them downstairs and post them onto the window. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead. I'm up. What key you need me in? Gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Oh, one foot in front of the other and lead with love.
Don't give up hope.
Don't give up hope.
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
I know you're scared.
I know you're scared.
I keep moving on.
Keep moving on.
You gotta put
One foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love.
Lift up your eyes.
Lift up your eyes.
Don't you despair.
Don't you declare.
Look up ahead.
Look up ahead.
The path is there.
The path is there. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love.
I know you're scared.
I know you're scared,
And I'm scared too.
and I'm scared too.
But here I am.
But here I am,
Right next to you.
right next to you.
'Cause you gotta put
One foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love.
You gotta put
One foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love.
There we go. George, that's you.
Put it on the back of your book.
That's all right. I'll find it.
Ask back.
There we go.
I'm sorry, George. For those friends who have the tapes on the back, you will get tapes still also downstairs. Hold your peace. We're gonna take it downstairs and put it on the window. So don't get nervous. You're not getting rid of it or anything like that. Okay? And now we will have George Hutchinson. All right.
So this is quite the lead-in. So I'm George Hutchinson. I'm currently serving as chair of the board. And I don't know, how many people are Washington Post readers here? You may have seen this article, actually a column by Perry Bacon Jr., published on August 21st. The title is, "I Left the Church and Now Long for a Church of the Nuns," which, as you read it, turns out to be a recitation of statistics describing the decline in so-called mainline religious institutions. He goes on to self-identify as one of the departed, describing the multiple unpleasant surprises that his former institution visited on members, much to his dismay. Then he writes this, quote, "People have told me to become a Unitarian Universalist. Unitarian churches I have attended have overwhelmingly been white and elderly congregations and lacked the wide range of activities for adults and kids found in the Christian congregations that I was part of. But they have a set of core beliefs that are aligned with more left-leaning people, such as justice, equity, and compassion in human relations, for example, without a firm theology." So I always peruse the comments posted by readers to observe the provocateurs, the well-meaning, the credulous, and the entertaining bits that appear there. There are a number of comments by former and current UU leaders and congregants, humanists, atheists, and others who have shared similar journeys. The comment about infrastructure by a retired UU minister acknowledged the time, effort, and money required to create and maintain a community of like-minded people, which, of course, is why I'm up here now about to ask you for support to keep this place going. Did you like that? The word is spreading when a national publication prints what amounts to an unpaid ad for the community that we have created here. We need to pay attention. There are friends and supporters out there whom we have not yet met. Some of them will find their way here, and with your help, we will be ready. So here's a case in point. During our recent board meeting last Thursday, we take a few minutes to share appreciations for individuals that make notable contributions. This past week, we recognized the work of the team organizing the Our Whole Lives Facilitator Training Program held here last weekend. We hosted students from all over the country training to deliver the best age-appropriate curriculum on human sexuality and gender identity. The leaders of this program, of this team, are Deb Snoffer and Peter Discoli. I don't know if either one of them are here today. Doesn't matter. They received help from FUS staff, including Dave Lessler, Tim Rail, the building stewards, Kate, Kelly, and a cadre of volunteers. This program could not have been accomplished without the network of great people, this facility, and the paid staff that work here. So, go on the webpage, find the button, and make the donation. Use Vanco, PayPal, or the kiosk downstairs. We still know how to cash your check, so if you still write checks, drop one off in the office. Any way you want to do it, this keeps us going. Who knows, maybe an influencer like Perry Bacon will show up one of these days. Will we be ready?
Not yet. We're still announcements.
Hi, I'm Scott Eller. As you all know, last year we started a reading collaboration with Love Works Academy, the charter school that is now beginning their 4th year in our building. In December, we approached them to ask if they would be interested in having some volunteers tutor some of their students in reading. Basically, every school would say yes to that. Although I think they were initially skeptical that we could deliver what we discussed. We were not skeptical, however, and 22 of you signed up last year for at least once a week for 16 weeks. FUS members are always looking for hands-on humanism opportunities. Our spring semester was not without its challenges, including poor student attendance that made consistency difficult. Our program continued into the summer, and we produced volunteers for an 8-week program during June and July. However, the summer program switched from group tutoring to one-on-one tutoring, something that most of our members thought would be more productive. This has been a win-win situation that we intend to continue this fall, beginning in a couple of weeks. Kids want to come. Administrators believe that they are showing improvement from our efforts, and surely our members find it rewarding. We are now assembling our fall volunteer lineup, which will tell us how many kids we can serve each week. We are tentatively planning 2 days a week. Perhaps we can do 3. The commitment is once a week, 1 hour a day. Structurally, one tutor will have one student from 12 o'clock to 12:30 and a second student from 12:30 to 1 o'clock. You can sign up for once a week or more. Do not stress about the fact that you will need to miss 1 or more weeks because Alan Callender didn't really think he was retiring, did you? We'll again manage the volunteer calendar, which will, of course, will have substitutes. If you would like to know more and you have not done this before, get a mini meal today and come to the library, and we'll start talking about this today. If you have done it before, please come and share your experiences and sign up to indicate your interest. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Just a few more quick announcements today. Mini meal downstairs is crock-pot ham with black beans and cornbread, Thai mock duck and sobo noodles, and can't be beat, B-E-E-T, chocolate cake. We hope you folks at home have as delicious a lunch as we will, though we make no guarantees of that. The seasonal celebrations team would like to invite everyone who is interested to join us downstairs in the Chalice Room after the mini meal. If you want to show off your acting chops, Come be a mummer or a quarter reader for our fall equinox celebration on September 17th. It's a big deal around here. We welcome everyone, and importantly, no memorization is required. That's in the Chalice Room at noon. I will also note that the first choir rehearsal will be on Wednesday, September 6th in the Dietrich Room at 6:30. A good time, a musical time will be had by all. And start making plans now for the annual Retreat to the Woods extravaganza. This year, slightly earlier, it will take place September 29th through October 1st at the Baker Park Reserve, which is about 30 miles due west of FUS. It begins at 4:30 on Friday and goes through noon on Sunday. There are lots of wonderful activities. Online registration and cost information will follow shortly in upcoming Friday emails and announcements in Sunday assemblies. Bunkhouses, camping, day trip options, canoeing, hikes, biking, pond and nature studies, rock climbing, crafts, variety shows, and good food. Polly Peterson, can people talk to you today if they want to? See Polly, and she can tell you more about all that is going to go on with that. And now, let us extinguish the chalice.
Please say the words with me for extinguishing our chalice. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. All of these we carry in our hearts and in our minds until we are together again. And now we'll have another song. Yes, come on up, Charmaine.
I've got peace like a river in
Charmaine, go to your room. Go to your room. Coming out with all that goodness. Go to your room, honey. That's all right. She got us in good trouble today.
Come in between you.
All right, go on, mother.
Go out into the world.
Be fearless. Ask questions. Hold on to what is good.
Strengthen the weak. Comfort the fearful. Serve the suffering. Do what makes you come alive.
Rejoice in the power of the human spirit.
So may it be.
Sorry.
No, it was okay. It was good.
No, it was good. I was able. You jumped right in.
I was like,
I leaned in and hugged, so it was good. Time. All the things. All the things. I want to see that beautiful gallery downstairs. Oh.
They turned you off. They cut the mic. They cut the mic.